fuck, man? Play shit. Niggas play their ass off.
Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, checking in with the Wolverines head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Wolverines headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little free for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. Just gets it to the 28. Pickup of 1.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Beck. Showing the arm straight down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down.
Come
Too much on
on.
that one, just out of his reach. In a perfect world, quarterback hits his last step, turns the ball loose, receiver comes out of the break, ball's there. That's not what happened there.
Because this isn't a perfect world. Because we're going to put a defender on you, mess up that timing where it's not easy breezy, just like you're throwing on air. So nice job by the defense disrupting the timing a little bit.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. The throw. Makes the catch. It's Wallace. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
I've never looked at Michigan team anyway. Fast ass nigga. Slow. Alright, slow. Alright. Mm.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. The option look. He'll toss it. Look out, he's got room. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Beck. Quick completion on the out route. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick six. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for them there.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. And the defense was anxious to get off the ball quickly. Instead, it's just a little bit closer for the offense. Finds his big tight end. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Fast start for the offense. Points on the board already.
And the coaches talked to us this week of how important it was to getting out to a fast start. And that was the key to winning the game. The offense definitely took that message to heart.
And the extra point was good. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Got his
Nigga
man.
caught it? Oh, hell no. Come on, bro.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
The run inside. It's Marshall. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Marshall. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Man, you are rolling the dice every time you throw this guy's way. He is one of the best corners in the entire country. Everybody has their eye on him every single game. He does a great job breaking on that ball and forcing the incompletion.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's got it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
He's gonna get on the ball. Hike the ball, man. Damn.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Shit.
You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Got his man. Turns it on at midfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Back to pass, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He wants to throw it again. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Takes it from the gun on third down.
God damn.
Intercepted deep in his own end. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Chill.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Underwood to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end, that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Now listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
And that's exactly the response you want now from your defense. Your offense just turns the football over, puts you in a really bad spot. Great job being ready on first down, playing the pass, now forcing a second down. You want to force the field goal here. Obviously the bad field position, but the defense responds on first down.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Moving out to the right.
Oh, no, fuck!
Lets it go. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Damn, make some bad throws.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Underwood. Oh, they're after him. Got it set up on the outside. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Got his man down the middle. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use the timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Working that left side now. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's Underwood. Hauls it in. Perhaps a touchdown.
Dude, it's supposed to hit 0. What the fuck was that?
The whistle sounded, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
Hello?
And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
Did this cut you to a bell?
Yeah.
Did you ever tap the timers?
I don't think she did.
How can you talk to Thomas?
I don't know. They didn't give me the number to the hotel, or didn't tell me what hotel he was
They're
in.
lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got his man to the left. Sprinting away. The tag. Touchdown Wolverines. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. State sends the offense back onto the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. He'll field the punt and try to make something. It's a fumble.
Returners don't get many shots, right? Like, they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. Got to take care of the football, big fella.
They'll operate out of split backs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They'll go to the fullback. Maybe a crease. He's inside the 40. At the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Michigan!
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wallace. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Great place to start for this offense. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Running inside, it's Wallace. Got enough for the first. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Back to throw. It's Beck. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The run inside. It's Martin. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know they only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Can't make the connection.
Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Georgia Bulldogs. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason, and challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26.
No. Son. Because the son hit it, Kobe.
First down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time.
I don't got nothing else,
just do these
Coach.
little
I'm
things.
playing the game.
Keep moving the ball forward.
That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Quick completion to the tight end. Sees an opening. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a shotgun run call, but they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Fires it to the wideout.
Bro, get out of here. Come on, EA.
Down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. To throw, it's Stockton. The sure hands, it's Frazier. They bring him down short of that 1st down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Going to be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I always feel like a good tight end is your best friend in this position on the field. You're in the red zone. You've got the matchup that you want with your tight end, but here's the deal. He's got to make that catch. That's a good throw. It's on target. That ball has got to be hauled in.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
And the 12th play of this opening drive is a 3rd down and long. Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go.
Bro, where the fuck are y'all at?
Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
This is a great job by this quarterback getting this conversion because of the reduced area. It's hard to throw in this spot on the field. You're all the way down into the red zone. It's 3rd and obvious. All the windows are going to be tighter, and yet he's able to throw the ball accurately and get this ball completed for a 1st down, and now they've got 1st and goal. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle.
They didn't let me jump. What the fuck was that?
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone.
I can't block the field goal. Boy, this game's set in the win. God damn, bro.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And there's the handoff.
So fuck blocking. Got it. Got it. Got it.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the moment.
He's got a crease. Here he goes. Past the 20. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Finally goes out of bounds, and what'll be the final play of the first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Back to pass. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. Across the 40. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And again, they stuff him for no gain. Briggs up 4th down.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. The Bulldogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What an outstanding effort by this wide receiver. Again, good ball placement. It allows for yards after the catch, there's no doubt. But then it's about the effort, the athleticism, and the want-to of that player on the outside. He does a great job. Once that ball is in his hands, you could tell there was no denying him that first down.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Coming after him. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. An explosive play to the end zone. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw.
Bro, they not letting me block the
Anticipation,
fucking field goal.
driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. the shotgun. Here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking deep to the right side.
Bro, come on. They not getting beat. Oh,
They finally stop.
that's some bullshit,
Huge
man.
gain down to the 23.
With this tight end, hitting that corner route can be like stealing. He's got the matchup, and he is so good. He is fast, he's big, a good frame, and he's great with the ball in the air. He's got good hands as well. This tight
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Trapped again in the pocket.
Chris, we've got a game wrecker on our hands. 2nd straight sack here. And I got to tell you, this offense, they better start accounting for him. He is so good. And now, whether it's a back or a tight end, you've got to start double teaming him in pass protection, or else this could turn into a rout.
He's running out of time here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A short completion at the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down, and the time is running out. They keep him off bounds for the run. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Pass rush closing in. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the 2nd quarter with a big play. Bulldogs will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
This quarterback is so dangerous when he leaves the pocket because he keeps his eyes downfield. He sees the zone coverage, and the tight end does such a good job finding a soft spot, and they get an easy completion and move the chains.
That run moves the ball across the 40. The game makes it second and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
To throw it here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it.
Bro, come on, dude. Throw the fucking ball right.
Every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on third down, in particular leading to fourth and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field. Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the defender miss. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, this is a great job by this offense of just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Trying to create here on the move. The pass is intercepted.
Get the fuck out the way. Get the fuck out the way. Damn. Shit. Trying to...
Inside the 20. At the 10. So finally...
But God damn. No, ain't no way no lineman just caught this nigga.
Up in great position. See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Touchdown, Oregon, to put them on top now.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations, and here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he out.
So he swiped the wrong way. Okay.
Nice
All right,
throw by
man.
the
You got it.
He's had a productive
You got it,
day.
man.
He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game. Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
The pocket breaking down. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, this is exactly why it's so important to stay on schedule. When you get in these obvious passing situations, these defensive linemen can just pin their ears back. Look at this pass rush. It's just overwhelming the offensive line.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Gets rid of it on the move. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
I thought that was just outside of his range, and sure enough, it's just short. This guy is very accurate, but this is just a little outside of his range.
Leaning on the run game here late. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. They got him at the 48, but that's a first down. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Now the Bulldogs signal for their first timeout. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
That is putting a massive amount of trust in this quarterback, and he pays it off. What a great completion for a first down, and now one more first down is going to salt this game away. But I think they need to run the football to do it.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. The decision to make. What are they going to do on this second down? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stop for no gain again. 3rd down coming up. And Georgia will call their final timeout here. Strategy session before this 3rd down play.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You good shit. Well, I didn't know that. Security. Bro, what the fuck the game on? They know this ain't no fucking team, bro.
A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, along with Joel Klatt. Holly Rowe working the sidelines, and she has a weather report. Holly?
I can tell you on the field, we could not ask for better conditions this late in the season. It is a gorgeous day for college football here in this bowl game. I'm expecting both offenses to open it up and air it out. Perfect conditions. The field is in great shape. I'll keep you posted on just how things develop here on the field. Guys?
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today.
Oh, shit. I forgot about Simmons. Goddamn. That was just good.
And the Ducks will kick this away to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Ball handed off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park, and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Early adversity here. They face a 3rd down on the opening possession. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Here comes the pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent position.
I want a damn Madden, bro.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nothing doing in that play.
Yeah, I ain't gonna go.
Big tackle there for the stop. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Look out, he's got space ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, there's only one objective when you run onto the field as an offense and you've got great field position like they had, and that's to stick it in the end zone, and they're able to do that. Capitalizing on those opportunities, that's what good teams do.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5.
Help! Where's help?
He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
And now the handoff.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Out of bounds after a solid game. Moves the ball across the 40.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
Grab down the middle. It's Smothers. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you've got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
And it's a comeback round. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice...
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Scanning the field, it's Manning. The pressure's on. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Boy, this is just a killer for this offense in this situation. Desperately needing points on this drive. You've got to avoid those negative yardage plays, and here the defense is able to get to the quarterback 2 times in a row. The offensive line has got to hold up better than this.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Using his legs here. Football comes out. Oh, and they picked it up. It's still a live ball. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense is out there going for it on 4th down. They converted earlier on this drive. Looking for a receiver. A deep shot right down the middle. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Got an opening here. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Catch made
Oh,
on the
damn.
out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. The short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So they get a big gain by feeding this speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told.
Man, if I got the help. One more. They're trying to find the hardest nigga in the world, too. You trying to find a number 1 ranked player, ain't you? Kennesaw State. Bro, come on, man. Alright, yeah, this shit trying to find the best player in the world, for real. Man, get the fuck out of here. Nah, man. That's in the world, bro. I believe it. Shit. Man. Yeah. Good man. It ain't no such thing as a cheap 10 piece. Huh. It ain't no such thing as no cheap 10 piece.
If you go to DoorDash, it's $20, but it's cheaper, and you go get it. How far do that? I mean, how far is that?
About 30 minutes. I gotta see what I got left. They're all gonna pay till Thursday, man. Let me play this one game and I'll let you know. Huh? Sorta, kinda, yeah. He's still shitting or something? He act like he works 16-hour shifts. Ah, shit, I'm still in this party.
Welcome to
shit, I ain't know
Husky
this
Stadium.
family. I was in the party.
All eyes on this matchup between two teams ranked in the top 25. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions against the Washington Huskies. Right, to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. He told me that this is new for the Big Ten. Obviously, these teams coming all the way to the West Coast. The travel is long. They have been putting some practices in place to make sure their players are moving, getting up early,
Well, the shit that be going is there kind of rough.
They are going to try to perform at their best performance level today, but they put a ton of time and research and science into making sure the players are prepared to go. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And the Huskies will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Oh, he's got open space. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
To the air, it's Becht.
Oh, what's wrong? But it'll work.
He's got room to run. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
They'll run it here. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Defense makes another stop. 3rd down coming up.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stuff again for no gain. Sets up 4th and long. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Oh, I like the aggressive play call here from the offensive coordinator. 3rd and short, reduced area, you're down in the red zone. You feel like that's a run play all day long, and he decides to put the ball in the quarterback's hands, and that is the right decision. Big completion for a first down, and now 1st and goal for this offense.
They finally corral him at the 1. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Nittany Lions begin to crank up the tempo a bit. And 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Breaks up 4th. They converted a 4th down earlier on this drive. Now can they punch it in on 4th and goal? Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Penn State. He runs it into the end zone. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and it's an easy touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Dropping back, it's Williams. It's an out route, the catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the screen.
Yes, come on.
They're now across the 25.
Chris, it's one of the things I really love about this quarterback is his awareness. As he's on the outside, he knows exactly where the chains are, where he needs to get to in order to move them and create a first down. And then the best part, being an old quarterback, I can tell you, don't take an extra hit. He gets himself out of bounds. He does not take the extra hit. This guy is so good.
Sure hands, it's Moss. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now with a pickup 4 on 1st. To throw, it's Williams. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a tremendous job by this quarterback staying patient on 4th down. Chris, trust me, your clock can get very quick on 4th down as a quarterback, and here he's able to go through his entire progression and get to the running back. That's a check down. Let the running back run, and he's able to create a first down.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. A deep shot for the score.
That is a statement drive, Chris. To start this drive, you're really thinking about just trying to change the field position. When they drive all the way down and put it in the end zone, that is an exclamation point during this game.
Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Wallace. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Back to pass. It's Beck.
What kind of fuck is that?
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
The number one key to defend the screen pass is the ability to diagnose that it's going on, and this defense does a remarkable job. Look how quickly they understand what the offense is trying to do, and then they're there for a negative play. That's an outstanding job and just a defense that is very prepared.
Makes the catch downfield. Breaking into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
This coaching staff is doing a nice job here, Chris. They recognize that the defense is not getting upfield, so they can seal the edge and get the touch pass on the outside, and they're able to get the line to gain and create a first down.
The Nittany Lions looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
As an offense, when you get into these goal-to-go situations, to me it's about matchups and players rather than plays and concepts. Who's your best matchup? How do you get him the football? That's what I would be thinking as a play caller here on second down.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Having a guy like this in this area of the field is like a warm blanket for a quarterback. He knows that he's got the big body tight end, great hands. That's a matchup that they can exploit, and he does so for a touchdown here. Chris, that's a beautiful throw by this quarterback.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think this wide receiver heard the footsteps back there. Look as the defense is closing in. You can tell the wide receiver just takes his eyes off the ball, and that's just a clear drop. Should have brought that one in, and then you got to protect yourself for the hit. But, boy, that ball's got to be caught.
Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. The Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry up. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
And you'll wisely throw that one away. Seventh play of the drive coming up. To throw, it's Williams. This time, a completion. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the...
Oh, get the fuck out. You worked out of there. Hi.
Cannot get their defense off the field here.
This offense is clearly in rhythm, no matter what they're trying to do. Pass the football, run the football. They're doing it well. And now another 1st down. The line is doing a great job. The quarterback is seeing the field. This is such a good drive right now, and you just got to put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The ball is picked off.
Man, what the fuck? Okay. How the fuck I'm turning around and catching the field?
But a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
This is classic bend but don't break defense. What an excellent job by this group, forcing the offense to snap it over and over and over again 10-plus times, and then they come up with the interception. Beautiful job by them, and a resilient play getting that turnover.
2nd down play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
To the air, it's Becht. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick pass, the catch is made. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Wallace. Open field ahead. Oh, and it's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. The scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Penn State.
What a fortunate bounce for the offense here.
Bro, we don't need a booth review.
Headed the other direction. It's on the ground, and yet it bounces to them. And not only that, it's basically a scoop and score, only for the offense.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Becht. It's a wide receiver screen. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Timeout taken by the Nittany Lions. That's going to be their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
The mark of a great running back is a guy that can make one miss. There's always going to be one player that is going to be your responsibility as a running back. And here, the corner is unblocked. They're in space. You've got to make him miss. Be elusive. Corner does a nice job there getting him down to the ground.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Cross the line, what a flag.
To avoid the sack.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field. And now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Get a timeout now from the Huskies. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, and look out, he's breaking free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Run it up the middle. Good stuff for no gain.
He's still in the same game.
Something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Finds that big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. And the Huskies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Williams. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, this defense better not get too comfortable. They threw it on 3rd and 1 because they're likely going for it on 4th and 1.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
This is exactly how you draw it up as a quarterback, coach. You've got your guy out there, and he's going to take off. And listen, you've got to pick up first downs with your legs at some point, maybe 2 to 4 during the course of the game. But here's the best part is that he doesn't take an unnecessary hit. Once he gets the line to gain, he just steps out.
Hey, y'all, chill out.
That's A++ on the grade sheet on Sunday when you're watching the film. Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
Looks like Washington will count the first down.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He's got space. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Chris, I think he's a bit rattled here. Sometimes you see the mechanics falter, and in particular footwork, and you can tell that the game is moving too fast for the quarterback, and that's what I'm seeing right now. He's not stepping through his drop. He throws this off his back foot, and it's totally inaccurate.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Timeout taken by the Nittany Lions. That's going to be their first. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Williams. Goes to his right side there for the completion. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. A crucial stop by this defense, and we'll see if the offense regrets Not trying a field goal there.
Well, we know this coach is going to be aggressive, and this time it just doesn't pan out for him. As a quarterback, you've got to throw the ball with great timing down in the red zone.
He's got some space. Look out. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got a crease. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on 1st down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field. Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run-pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at
it's caught, and he's got a lane. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those...
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And that's going to be a safety. What just happened?
Chris, it goes from pure elation to absolute heartbreak. He makes the play for the interception. He just needs to go down for the touchback, but he brings it out, then goes back into the end zone, and now it's a safety.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Back to throw. It's Specht. It's an out route. The catch made.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage.
Got an opening here. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He barrels into the end zone.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
And he finds the end zone again after that long touchdown, adding 2 more points. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Moss. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking for his back. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Goes out of bounds after a big gain. He's just short of the 45. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. He'll hand it off. He's got space. Powering through a tackle. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play.
Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll be brought down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, it's Williams. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's hauled in with a tight end on a corner route. He's got room to run. Look out. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. It's Penn State in front as we break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. They are pouring it on now.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Oh, the ball on the ground. Oh, it's grabbed by the kicking team.
It feels like in big games, special teams mistakes are always magnified. And here, after the run, he puts it on the ground. And now it's a turnover, and this offense is going to be right back on the field. And they give their defense no rest after that turnover.
Play action here on 1st down. And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe
he's got a crease, but a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Back to throw. It's Bent. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Gets into the end zone.
just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. When he's got some space here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. 1st down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Moss.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown.
Caught over the middle. It's Carr. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Carr. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Williams. Here comes the rush. Pulls it in. It's Carr. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
And the Huskies pick up enough for a 1st down here. Back in motion now. They'll run it out of the shotgun, fighting off the defender. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. He'll ride the back again here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on 1st down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation. Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running through the tackle. Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense. The Huskies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play?
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Chris, this is one of the things I was pointing out to the group the other day about this safety and how he can go rogue sometimes. But remember, it's about the belief that this staff has in him. If they trust him to see those opportunities and take advantage, they're going to continue to run plays like this. And look at him. He takes off, and he's able to get home and get to the quarterback.
And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. And they're trying to punch it in here. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, it's certainly too little too late here in this ball game, but moving forward, having some success like this to put on film and evaluate as a team, I think that can be important. And, Chris, they can get better from this point moving forward.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. And tackled after a small pickup there. important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Becht. Off target with the throw, incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, if this defense thinks that this offense is just going to run out the clock, they are sorely mistaken. This offense has their foot on the gas, and this is a wake-up call for this defense. They better start blitzing, creating some pressure, because this quarterback is going to eat them alive.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Would be a first down, but there's a flag. Could be roughing the passer. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got an opening here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
We've seen it all day. This has been an absolute clinic from this offense. They have been so good, so efficient, and they continue to do so here late in this game. What a huge win for them, this coach, in this environment. I got to tell you, this fan base has got to just be ecstatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Coming after him. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. And here's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
A Massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To bootleg here. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he hits it out of bounds after a big game. Fans of this offense wondering why they didn't see more of that earlier.
I don't know if this is going to matter in this outcome, but I tell you, that is a beautiful throw down the field. Maybe some momentum for future weeks. But if they are going to come back, it's time to go hyper fast right now.
They keep him guessing with a run. Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Trying to find room. It's Carr. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Can we play, Yeah, I got one more game. We'll play, in a minute.
Mari asking me why I put no clothes. Why I put no clothes on my phone. Why you keep on asking everybody what they doing every time they got on clothes?
Tell Omari to come in. I'm sleep on for this shit, man. Alright, dude. Stop doing all this. There's people under us. Yeah, what the rest of these niggas' jerseys is? Ah, shit. I guess because I'm the home team. That's why. Oh, wait. You want to tweet you? There ain't no such thing as no cheap 10-piece, dude. Look at this shit.
That's not a 10-piece.
Yes, it is. Let's say, get a crispy 10-piece tender large fry.
I wasn't talking about no chicken. I was talking about some chicken.
Dude, ain't no 10-piece. Ain't no cheap. I want to know that.
Oh, you want deals? You give me the $16.99 one?
A nigga. 20 boneless wings.
I'll be share with Kobe. Share with you.
This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly.
Damn, nobody used Kenshaw State.
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage.
This is such a good job by this defense. Chris, how many times do you hear me talk about staying in your rush lanes and really keeping that quarterback in the pocket? Well, this is the perfect job. Look at them all just push right back into the quarterback's lap. He's got nowhere to go, even though he's trying to scramble. This is a scramble for no gain.
the shotgun. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for some space. It's Hill. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. There was a great battle in the air on that 50-50 ball.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Snags a quick throw. Crosses the 10-yard line. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
Second down after that previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Getting set. Here's second down. Grab behind the line, it's Stewart. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving.
Great example of an offensive play caller putting the defense in conflict, and he's utilizing the RPO, the run-pass option, to do that. That's a good decision from the quarterback. The defense cannot be right. They defend the run, you throw the football. You defend the pass, you run it, and they're able to do it here for a first down.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical. Chris, as an offense, this is a tough position to be in on the field. You don't have a lot of space because of the back of the end zone. I like crossing routes in this situation. Get your tight ends, your backs, your slot receivers moving across the field on this third down.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about it is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, the coverage is there.
Looking for the wide out. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He fires downfield. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Eludes a tackle. Five-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. At the 32, that's enough for a first down. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back up.
He's got space. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
With the catch, it's Price. Muscles past the defender. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. That's reeled in. It's Moore. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense. Right.
Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Quarterback still with the football. And they're able to get him down.
Chris, that was good defense on that two-point play, and the underrated part of that is it can be disappointing. Remember, they gave up the touchdown, and then you got this one snap. You're trying to prevent a two-point conversion, and you're able to execute and still get off the field at that point. You're preventing points. That's a big snap.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
On first down, it's play action. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Coaches preach to us, Chris, every week that they want their defense to play fast and they want their defense to play physical. And here, this is a great example of that. There's contact on the quarterback when he's making the throw, making life difficult on him in the pocket. He makes a good throw, but guess what? Wide receiver contacted right at the catch point. This type of physical play is exactly what they've been talking about.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Oh, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a fourth down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's fourth down. But credit this pass rush because they got to him quickly. I don't think he was thinking clearly, obviously taking a sack.
As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Ducks move into the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense.
What a feeling for this group. They're going to win the national championship. They have been great all day long. And now, Ollie, the thing that we've got to watch out for is the Gatorade bath. We're on Gatorade watch at this point.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man steps out of the 28. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Caught on the outside. It's Edwards. Out of bounds after a solid game. They'll spot it at the 40.
In this situation, the defense just cannot get beat deep. Deeper than the deepest, wider than the widest. If you're the offense, the check down's going to be wide open. You might want to start taking that as well.
First and 10 play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Watch the spin move. He's got a crease. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bama. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Grinding away on the ground. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Gonna run it. It's Price.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
Nice line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got an opening here. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Oregon.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness once he's in the open field. He takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. National championship game comes down to this. They got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
He's looking deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
Back to throw again. It's another deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's fourth down. Got to convert.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Working clock with the ground game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Third down coming up after that running play. He hands it to the back. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball. Here's the second down play. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joel, think about that. What it took to get here. Never to stumble. Always to answer the challenge.
And, Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff. This is a team that all of college football will remember for a long time.